My name is Wanjiku, the Rao. Right now, nilibadilika hiyo ya mwisho. I'm called Bear. Bear, like B-E-R, Adima Bear. Yes. I'm married to the handshake community, which I'm very proud. We are doing very well, by the way, politically, yeah? So, and I have 3 kids. I have a 16-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, and I have a 3-year-old. Najua sasa mnaniangalia mnauliza kai kwani huyu alianza siku gani? Yeah, I started diaring. Yeah, I gave birth to my firstborn when I was 20 years. Mine was just heat and pregnancy. There was no nothing. I didn't even feel anything. It was twede. That was it. And I'm telling you, it was very difficult. My mom looked at me and just wondered. Why? Because I was a fraud. My mother, wazazi wa kitambo, they used to kupenda katoto kamoja tu. I was a favorite to my mom because I looked very focused. My grades were good. I never used, sikuwa napenda kukosea. Like I couldn't. I was very focused, and then I got pregnant. So up to today, my mother is convinced somebody took advantage of me. Huyo si Wanjiku wangu. Somebody came and took advantage of my girl. And it was a very difficult time for me because getting pregnant at that age, I never enjoyed my 20s. Now I'm enjoying my 30s. Was very difficult because there's school and there's the pregnancy. So I had to drop the school first and take care of the baby. And then I moved out immediately. I got pregnant. So I went and told my mom, niko na mimba, nimepata mimba, na ninaenda, na nanioa. That was it. So my mom tried to convince me, Kaka, no, you don't even know this guy. Oh, sijui nini. I'm like, no. Millennials wanakuwaga hivyo. I'm in rough. Ananipenda. The biggest mistake. I never wanted to look at it as a mistake, but I kept beating myself about it. I'm like, this is wrong. And what am I going to do? So I went and I joined him, and we started living together. Alafu maisha ikaanza kunigoga. There is somebody here who looks like the way I used to look like 15 years back. Sitamtaja. Yeah? I was so tiny. I was like 48 kgs. And I have a 3-year-old child. Nambeba mpaka kwa clinic wanauliza mama yake yako wapi kwa nini hamleti? Yeah? It was a very difficult time for me. So, the mother-in-law at that time, the mother-in-law at that time decided to introduce me to business. So she introduced me to business. Ya pale Gikomba. And she told me, Wanjiku lazima uingie pale Gikomba, asubuhi mapema 4. Unabeba manguo. There was those curtains. I don't know, I think there's some few people hapa wanaweza kuwa walikuwa na hizo curtains. Zinasuguka kwa nyumba hivi. Do you remember those curtains? Yeah? Hii raini ya bere inakubuka, inajua hapa bere. Yeah? So I started selling those. And then I'm not getting, because I was buying them at around 300 shillings, and then I have to sell them at 500. So that I make that a small profit. And I'm telling you guys, it was a hard one. Even convincing people. I've not done marketing. I don't know. Yeah? So I started selling. Nikasuguka, nikagoja. So the more you stay in Gikomba, the more you have people wanakushanua. Nakwambia washana na hizo wewe na wewe kuja nikuonyeshe kuna zingine na hapa. Yeah? That's pressure. Yeah? Very bad pressure. So I stopped doing that, and then I started selling shoes for grown-ups. Specifically men. It's very hard to sell a man. Do you know that? It's very hard. Any clothing, men, their things are very expensive. So it's hard for them to go sayote. Then somebody then told me, washana na sawa naume. Kuja tuigie kwa watoto. And again changed. Pressure. Yeah? I got into pressure. I changed again. Kidogo nikaona. Because now I was putting up shop. It's also expensive because when you put up shop, that means you have to pay for that shop. There's electricity, there's water, ngamatohoho, there's a lot. So then somebody else came and told me, kucha wewe, Wanjiku, wacha tuzururishe maguo. Unafungua duka ya nini? I closed shop. I started moving around. I don't know if you've seen those women, wanatebeaga, even the men, wanabeba maguo, wengine wako na marimari. Have you seen those people? Please, if you meet that kind of a person, just stop. Hata kama hautanunua aki, agari tu alafu uende. That gives them confidence to move on. Just look at it and go. Because that's what I used to do. I used to live in Mweki Kasarani. So I used to walk from Mweki, if you are familiar with that area, Mweki to Roysambu. Every day. Every day. I was so tiny, And then I was so confident, I never used to carry pesa. Najua kuna mtu atanunua, sibebi pesa, nitapata hata fare ya kurudi. Yeah? And then I did that business for a whole year. And I am telling you, by the time I was done with it, nobody told me. I didn't even have anybody coming on board telling me, washa you tuenda kwa igine. I just stopped because I had worked for 2 days and no one looked at my clothes. They didn't even ask. So I was like, I'm so tired. And I came to a conclusion, I don't think I'm good in business. I don't think I'm a businesswoman. I don't think this is made for me. So I went home, nikatadasa nguo sote hapo, nikaangalia hii inaweza nitosha, tarudisha hii, tapatia ule. And that's how I was done. Because it was too much. Ni nyigi. Too much pressure. I have a child here. And at a very young age, I'm young. In my 20s, ndio wamrambesi wa mnyonyezi. Yeah? Mimi huku niko na mtoto, nafikiria biashara. Yeah? I never enjoyed my 20s. Because I had so much responsibility. And you don't need that responsibility. And I keep telling even the young girls, the young men, nowadays I see people after Form 4, they want to get married. I am shocked. For what? Yeah? Enjoy life, learn a lot about business, go to school, finish, knowledge is power, knowledge is everything. Yeah? So I stopped. And that was it. Then I had another friend who came and told me, Wanjiku, see, you are in drama. So you used to do drama in school. I was like, yeah, I used to do drama. So he told me, come, I want to take you to the theaters. And then we went for auditions. That's the only auditions, by the way, in Shai Kubariwa. All the auditions, no one has ever taken me. That one is the only one that I went, auditioned, and I got in. And I got in the first time when they heard my voice. Because I have a very powerful voice. If I speak, you listen. Yeah? Very, very, very powerful. Just before I get in how I got into theater, I heard you were saying about tenders. In all those businesses I used to do, I also had like a small hotel. I used to go and look for tenders in these buildings they are building. Nauza Gedheri. So I used to also do that, yeah? I've tried everything. I kept telling you, I don't think if there is anything that I have not done. Yeah? So I got into theater. My voice was fantastic. I could command. People could hear. I didn't even need to use the mic. I was very good, and I got in. Then came the other charge. I'm doing set books. For those people who are here, they understand about set books, anyone? Yes. So I used to go and perform in schools and get paid. Per book, I was being paid 500 shillings. One book. And we are traveling for a month. So there is the family part, I have a child, and then I have to be away for a month. And then there's 500 shillings that is very little because that 500 shillings is your lunch, yeah? And maybe your dinner. And it's also your pay. So I did that for a year. I was like, hii ni ujinga sasa. So by the more naendelea, the more najanjaruka, I'm seeing things. So I was like, no, I can't do this. Then one day somebody came, another person. I always had people who were introducing me to stuff. I had another lady who came and told me, Wanjiku, I want you to introduce you to public shows. Now, public shows and set books, they are very different. Public shows is you, the public, that I'm performing for. Yeah? But for set books, you're performing to students. So public shows. and I joined Heartstrings Kenya. Who knows about Heartstrings? Yes. For those who have worked with me, they know I was the girl huko. On stage, I am fire. I am fire. Yeah? And another thing, don't be scared to pat yourself on the back. Yeah. Tell yourself, good job. Me, I tell myself. Me, if I do a good job, I'm a good job, Wanjiku, good job. Yeah? Because the more you wait for people, hapa ije watu wana kiroho hapa, they will not tell you. Just tell yourself that. You have done good, you have done good. So I joined Heartstrings Kenya, and Heartstrings was the beginning of my career. So I joined Heartstrings, I did comedy plays, I did them. And then I felt I'm in a comfort zone. I need something challenging. This is because you could tell me, I want you to create a scene about house helps. And I just sleep and I come with it. It's easy for me. I like challenging myself. So I went and I told my directors, I want to do stand-up comedy. And then they laughed. Oh, stand-up. Because stand-up is very hard. It's not like, when you're in a scene, you are so many of you. But when you're doing stand-up, it's just you and the mic. Nobody else is there to support you. So they told me, this Wanjiku, I don't think, we know you are funny, but I don't think you'll be able to do this. I told them, let me try. So I went home, I wrote something. A very interesting story about a bunch of keys. And then I came and I performed. I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is it, you guys. Then I performed. And then nobody laughed. But they laughed at me later, by the way. But it's because they're not laughing at the joke. They're laughing at how hard I'm trying to make everybody laugh. Yeah? And then it flopped. And then they sent me away and told me, you are not ready to do stand-up. You'll do it after 2 years. And be rest assured, I stayed for 2 years. So we did a lot of training, stage presence, how you're supposed to carry yourself. If people don't laugh at your joke, what are you going to do? Those lessons, everything. Yeah? And then finally, I told them, I'm quitting Heartstrings. I was their baby. They were devastated by the way. They felt so bad. But they told me, I think this is the right thing for you to do. Then I joined Churchill. Oh, my goodness. That was a new challenge altogether. I went, did one show. Who can remember the first show I did as Mwalimu? First show? Yes? Yeah, ilikuwa ya Kurambo, something like that. Yeah? The first show. And Kenyans loved me. Oh my goodness, you people loved me, yeah? Oh my goodness. It was amazing. The first show I did and I got a standing ovation. Okay, nilikuwa napata kadhaa, but that day was amazing. I went home. I was so happy. I was like, oh my goodness, they love me. Yeah? And then I started being on demand. Now I'm on demand. Now the pressure is building up because I'm on demand. The next show, I got another standing ovation. I got another one the next show. I was like, goja kidogo, wenye hata mimi mkari, eh? Yeah? So being somewhere for 50 years doesn't make you great. Okay? And also being somewhere for 1 year doesn't make you, that you would be famous, you'll be known, even for 2 days. So it's just the way you do your math and how you calculate it. So I left. And then I got another, what is it called? Another proposition. And I was like, okay. And I remember telling Waithaka, I always see, naoneaga fitu 18. I see them. And then I walk away. But this one, I didn't see anything. I didn't see any gray area. I was like, this is it. Oh my God, I'm hot. So 20. So I agreed, which was a very big, I never want to call it a mistake, but I wish I thought about it more, because I'm just from a very big show. Yeah? And then I'm joining another very big one. So I never gave myself hapa katikati to think of how this is going to work or how are we going to execute it. So ilikuwa twende. And then I got in. We did the paperwork. We did everything. Oh my God, it's so exciting. Kwanza nikiangalia pale kwa mshahara, niko, and then we started shooting. And the show got cancelled. And that was it. Now I have Kenyans to deal with. Yeah? To explain to them. I trended for 2 weeks. Non-stop. I felt broken. I was broken. I cried. No one wanted me. No TV station wanted to work with me anymore. That's why I'm not on TV anymore. They didn't want me. They looked at me as a failure. Somebody who doesn't listen, somebody who is a rebel. So many things. And I cried for a year. I didn't even work. I was just staying in the house. Nakabranketi kwa kakiti, nikiona TV. My career came to a stop for the next 2 years, 3 years. Then I got another job. Out of nowhere, Irakotu. I was called by Nation Media Group. They wanted me to join radio. I was so happy. And I told them, oh my goodness, this is so nice because I'm getting married. Yeah? So I have to do my wedding, go for honeymoon, then come back. And I did that. And I was fired after 3 months. So I'm like, I'm done, people. I am done with this. That's another devastation for a whole year. Of crying and asking myself questions. So all this time, my numbers are growing. Most of the things I'm doing, they are not working. But the numbers they are growing. Then one day I sat down and I went on Facebook and I went on Instagram. And then I looked at my numbers. Now I'm at 1.3 million on Facebook. Hapo ndio mnapigaga makofi. Yeah? And almost 600 on Instagram. Yeah? So I said, oh my goodness, this is a whole TV. See, hii ni TV. No, watu wangu, see, hiyo ni TV. Yes. And I started doing my own things there. Kidogo, whatever I'm getting small, I'm saving it, putting it in production. I saved. I started doing my own production. I started doing my own things. Rafu kidogo. Hey, hello, uko wapi? We have a contract for you. And then, oh, hey, hello. I'm like, oh, goja hapo wewe. Yeah? So I started doing so well. And then I realized I am a brand. I need to put up my own company that is going to take care of me and only me. And I have Mwalimu production now that is taking care of that. Yeah? So it has been a lot of... Wait, saidieni huku piga makofi sana. Yeah? So it has been a challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. I'm getting them head on. Most people who didn't know my story, like Kenyans, Kenyans wanarukiaga tu ile kitu watarukia. They didn't understand how I was feeling or where I came from or the challenges I'm facing every day. They didn't understand that. They just know, Tisha Wanjiku ni wetu na tuna demand, tunataka kukuona saa sote. Then I got another proposition to be on TV just recently. And I said no. Do you know why I said no? Because I have to take control of my life. When I needed to be on TV and I asked and I knocked, you refused. Now you are here because people are embracing me more. People are coming to my own TV more. So you want to take that away from me. And I said, no. Money or not. Sometimes it's not just about money. There's integrity. There's values that you have instilled in yourself that you need to keep following them. So usibebwe na pesa, because the deal is also good. It's good money. Yeah? But do I need money now? Or do I need money to take me throughout my career? It's not just about now. It's pia kwa future. What do I have? Where do I see myself in 2030? Will I be on TV? No. I will be having my own TV station and employing people. Yeah? Not all the time doing the same thing. Now, the lessons I have learned. My wealth creation journey. Common sense. Number 1, andika. Common sense. Use it. Use it. It will help you. It has helped me. Like, for example, if somebody calls me and I miss the call, I need to call them back. That is, it's common sense. Yeah? If you are late and you would be there on time, You send an apology. That is? It's common sense. Use it. Common sense is not complicated. Common sense is not like Rumumba's words. Anaitwa nani? Piero Lumumba. Common sense is not like that. It is something very easy that you can use, and we were taught, and I think that is what we are lacking. That we don't use our common sense. We just ignore it. Do you hear common sense? I'm going to ignore it. Do you hear common sense? Just common sense. Yeah, it has really helped me using the common sense. Something else, time. You know, in my industry, we are artists, and artists don't keep time. I am the only artist, and I am very serious when I'm telling you that. Kama mnajua mwingine mniambie. I am the only artist who keeps time in this country. I have a very good track record. Ask anyone. Very good. And why? Because I don't want you to waste my time also. I was telling Waithaka, I walked away from a CEO who was giving me a job and was rate, like alikuja after 1 hour. I went. Okay, sisemi walk away from CEOs, but tunasema. No, it's a point I'm putting across. Yeah? Don't waste my time, and I will not waste yours. Plan yourself. If you know you need to be at Centonomy talks at 10, then leave home early. Because hapa katikati, kuna wale wamekuja rate leo najua yeah? Hapa katikati you might find mtu amegogwa bahati mbaya, you don't know, sindio? So leaving early, it gives you time for this shenanigans huku katikati. Sijui nani mmetukanana, o sijui nini wamefanya, o sijui mingine nitumia M-Pesa, you have to run pale kwa M-Pesa. You know, it gives you that time. And time saves money, time saves everything. I am successful at what I am doing right now because I keep time, I respect it. And I always say, because I'm a human being, neza sherewa by the way. Yeah? But if I plan my time well, then that means I will make money. I know you don't know how it will convert into money, but it does. With these classes, the Centonomy, you know how time converts into money. So keep time. Stop wasting people's time. I have a production now. I fire people because of time. You come late, you have to give me a reason. And trust me, I'm an artist. I have all the reasons in the world. Neza ziatika zote. Za guesswork. Kwa nini I'm late? I create them. Yeah? I'm not saying if you come late today at your workplace, you should be fired. No. But don't make it a habit of coming late. Sawa? Sawa? Yes. Consistency. In this line of work I'm doing, you have to be consistent. You have to be seen. You have to be in people's eyes. You have to introduce to them something like a brand or a character, and you keep that brand. You keep giving it to them. Because if you let Kenyans or the world cross their eyes in a second, catch. If you drive, you will notice that if you sneeze, unajua kusneeze inakuwa kufuga macho. Na sneeze, hach. That 1 minute umesneeze, hach, wamefuga macho hivi. They have somebody else. They open their eyes and they see somebody else. So you have to make sure those eyes, when they open, wanaona tisha Wanjiku. Aki, yote ukisneeze, mba, ni mimi. What is mba, ni mimi. So I'm there. Yeah? Consistency. You have to be there. And people differentiate. They don't know the meaning of consistency and being too much. Consistency, si tena, kila siku, like, even on social media nowadays, because I'm doing skits there. Not doing it every hour, all the time. That is not consistency. Yeah? I post, who are fans of Wajon? Anybody who watches Wajon? It's been a minute? Yes. We shoot Wajon once a week. Do you know that? Yeah? Once a week. And we have only shot 20 videos. And we have a viewership of more than 6 million, and we started in February. Yeah? Consistency. Very important. Saving. I like what you said about saving. I think they also mentioned something about saving. You have to save before. Akina wabi ukweli. Save before. This is 100,000. This is 50,000. This is 10,000. If you are saving 5,000, 2,000, whatever, itoe kwanza. then the rest follows. If you do that, first it gives you discipline, and first you will not, and secondly, you will be able to manage your finances. Priority is not rent. Priority is not, okay, food inaweza kuwa ni priority, but you know, the landlord, the school fees. Toa hii. This little unatoa hapa, it converts into so many things. Yeah? Saving means utakuwa na school fees, utakuwa na rent, because you're saving for. So when you're stuck somewhere, these savings, they're also going to come, itakuita, kwa savings zinakuitaga sana. Sasa una pesa wewe, uliweka kakitu hapo, shuna kadogo. You see? Saving, very important. Move with time. Young entrepreneurs who are here, move with time. Brands, if you have a brand right now, you have to keep on revamping. Yeah? Usikae na one product for 50 years, na sura hujawahi hata badilisha. But I have to move with time. Yeah? My blackboard was like what, 5, 6, 7 years ago? Now I'm changing it. Nasimama leo sina blackboard, kesho naleta, yeah? Saa zingine na sre. You have noticed I'm straying a lot on Instagram, yeah? Yeah? So I'm moving with time because competition is very high, especially for artists. Iko pale ni bio. Mumeona hizo clips zinaendelea, the comedians who are coming up. It's take it. So I have to revamp. Come, look like this. Hey. So I keep people with me because I'm moving with time. Very important to do that. Know your worth. Very important, eh? Now, as Wanjiku, as a brand, I know my worth now. I know my worth. Aki, ukiniletea diro, hai make sense, sitaishukua. It's not about money, but I know my worth. I know I'm supposed to be paid a certain kind of amount. I know I need to be treated in a certain way. So knowing your worth, what's my worth here? Yeah? We have a very big challenge in the industry that artists are not understanding their worth. It's just anything. Like for example, I don't advertise everything. Do you know why? Because I know my worth. Yeah? If you come and you tell me a specific product you want me to push it for you, I'll have to think about it first, look at it, and then you quote, and then you go, goja kidogo hii najua mtu unaweza patia hii na esi kata. Yeah? It's because I know my worth. Because people might misuse you with your art or whichever business you're in, so it's very important to know that. Pressure. Andika pressure. Oh my goodness, kuna pressure. Pressure is good. Pressure keeps you on toes. Pressure keeps you going. Pressure gives you so much. Pressure. But there is also bad pressure, especially in businesses I've noticed. You want to jump from one business to the other. It's okay trying, but don't succumb to that kind of pressure. You have to move. Kwa sababu Waithaka ameanzisha biashara ya manyanya, wewe na wewe unaenda unafugua ya manyanya. Unaona tena Waithaka ya manyanya ifanyi poa, umeona Fidelis amefugua ya mituba, unaenda na wewe unafugua. Pressure. No. Give yourself time to grow. Yeah? Give yourself time. Pressure. It's very important to differentiate which pressure you're getting into. Higher budget. We talked about budget. Waithaka mentioned about budget. Take a calendar, write. On your diary or wherever you're writing. I tried that Waithaka, by the way, of writing every single thing I'm spending. Mimi nilikuwa nabaka hapa Kimboys, kafefte, kabao. I used to write every single thing. And then I realized where my money is going. And that's in hotels. Mimi napenda kukunywa chai sana. Yeah? So I go to hotels, I find that I'm eating outside a lot. I am a mother, I'm a wife, but nakula ije sana. I should know what's happening. Yeah? But when I managed to control all that, I knew it's not bad to eat in a hotel, but maybe you can do it maybe once a week, or twice a week. Anyway, to make sure saa zingine Waithaka ndio analipa bill, that also helps, by the way. It helps the person you're meeting, yeah? Knowledge is power. I love that. Sorry, I keep forgetting your name. Brenda. Knowledge is power. I heard you read books. like knowing, you like finding out stuff. Read, millennials. Read. Yeah? Run, take some time off. Watch news. Millennials, do you watch news? And now you don't have to make an appointment on TV. You have your phone. Know what's trending. Get to know where your country is. Get to know wamedecide aje na note mpya kama kesho wanatubadilishia. You know, get to know. Knowledge is power. Just know. It will not hurt you. Because you have knowledge, it doesn't mean utakufa leo. The knowledge will never kill you. It makes you smarter. It makes you, jua vitu. Very, very, very important knowledge. And that is how, I have not gone to school to learn all this, by the way. This is just from personal experience and what I have seen and what I have learned. Respect people. Respect people's businesses, respect their art, and mostly respect yourself. My name is Tisha Wanjiku. People look up to me. I'm not saying I don't go to a club. I might go and enjoy a drink, but there's a way I'll carry myself. Because people are looking at me. We are in an era ya masimu. Kwanza si tunagojewago hivi. And it's not just about artists. Even you who are owning a business, even like you, Brenda, you have a school now. You can't be seen doing things that are careless, that people haujari. You have to care because there are so many people who are looking up to you. I want to have my own school in future. I want to have another successful business in future. So it's very important that you respect yourself, respect your brand, and what you do. Finally, nimeona nimeandika hapa, a car is not a luxury. Okay, hiyo nimesema. Yeah? Have time for yourself. Write that. Very important. It's not just about work all the time. It's having time out for yourself. Washeni niwaambie siri. I don't work at a certain hour because I need that time. My time on Netflix is very important. That is also my time, by the way. I respect it. Enjoying a drink is also my time. Yeah? Budgeting for it, which I do budget for it, by the way. It's not that a random, ati leo najisikia kuenda. I know. Monday nitaenda hapa. I normally go out on Mondays because Mondays they arrest people. Yeah? Juu ya tu mashinanigans twigi. Yeah? So have time for yourself. It's very important. Take that time out. Think, breathe, relax. In fact, go somewhere and just don't think. Just stay. Just stay. You know what? I'm like, hata sijisikia kufikiria. And I'm okay. Anyone? It's very important for you to do that. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tisha Wanjiku, and happy birthday to Centonomy at 10 years. And thank you for having me. Yeah? Yes, thank you so much. And that is my wealth creation journey.